Thanks for watching Denver 7 News at 5. I'm Bayan Wayne.
And I'm Jacqueline Allen. We start off this Father's Day with the Avs and their shutout 7-0 victory over the Lightning last night.
Oh yeah, let's get right over to Denver 7 Sports Director Lionel Bienvenu. Lionel, this is the second largest shutout in Stanley Cup history.
Guys, as Frankie Valli once said, oh, what a night. I mean, it was incredible. Avs fans woke up today and probably said, was that a dream? Did that really happen? 7-0? Yes, it was real and spectacular. The Avs played just about the perfect game, and the way they dominated the two-time defending Cup champs, really it was shocking, to be honest. The champs and their best goalie in the league looked like the freshman team against the varsity. It was absolutely glorious at Ball Arena last night. Val Nichushkin continued to scorch the net. Choo-Choo Train with another 2 goals, and Cale Makar, the finisher, the punisher, scored the last 2, shorthanded and on a power play, and the place was on fire. The Avs outskated the Lightning, outplayed them, outshot them, outscored them by a touchdown. But Erik Johnson and Mikko Rantanen told us today, forget about it. No matter how good that was, it doesn't mean it'll carry over into Game 3 tomorrow night in Tampa.
We know they're a lot better team at home than they're on the road, so we expect to get their best games here in 3 and 4. So from our standpoint, nothing changes. Our mindset's been the same all year long, all playoff long. So what are we confident about? We haven't won anything yet, so our mindset's the exact same. It's been all playoff.
They're a better team at home, and we know they're going to come with their probably best game of the playoffs in Game 3, so we got to be ready for that. But yeah, we don't have to change a lot. We just have to stay mentally focused and just go at it.
So they take a 2-0 series lead into Tampa. And looking at past history, as I said last night, the Avs now have a 90% chance of winning the Cup. Only 5 teams in NHL history have come back from being down 0-2 to win it. But you don't want to give the Lightning any life or any hope. So the Avs have to keep the foot on the pedal in Game 3. We'll hear from head coach Jared Bednar coming up later in sports.
Thanks, Lionel. And while the Avs aren't partying just yet, the fans certainly have been. More than 10,000 fans showed up to the Tivoli Quad watch party for Game 2 at the Auraria campus, right across the street from Ball Arena. There were free concerts before the game and nothing but excitement as the Avs blew out the Lightning.
They're the most committed fans in the entire NHL, for real. Like, people are so committed to this team. They've watched them grow so much in the past few years. They're so ready for the Stanley Cup. We're ready to have it in Denver.
This was so fun. I was at the event for the entire day, and the energy was absolutely unmatched. These Avs fans are hungry for a Stanley Cup final. It was obvious till the very last second of Game 2 when Avs fans stuck around to see their team win 7-0.
And Brian, you told me this was one of your favorite assignments ever. Yeah. And all right, well, many of these fans are celebrating the Avs' big win today. They are also taking time to celebrate Father's Day. Denver 7's Christian Lopez introduces us to one Colorado family showing their love for the team in a unique way.
It's not uncommon to find an Avalanche flag outside a home in Colorado.
Helm takes a shot and scores!
Especially during Stanley Cup finals.
It's so much fun to watch. 7-0 for Pete's sake. These guys are on fire.
But the Highland family took their love for the team to a whole new level.
This is Jack McKinnon, and he's almost 2 years old. We're huge Av fans, and he was named after Nathan MacKinnon. This is a hockey puck birth announcement of Jack McKinnon. This is little Harry Highland. We named him Harry Highland after the first NHL hat trick scorer.
They also have their own future NHL star.
My favorite part is probably when we score a goal. It's always fun. If I won the cup, I would be very happy. I'd like to mention I'm a huge Nathan MacKinnon fan. I have a jersey of Nathan MacKinnon. I used to have another one, and that one got too small on me.
So you obviously have some experience on the ice. So what is your advice as they are heading to Florida for Game 3?
I'd like to say that, Nate, keep up the good work. That one part in the game last night, when you tried to tip it in, just missed it. That was a great play, and if you made that, I think it would have been the best goal of the whole season.
Father's Day is extra special for the family this year with their team one step closer to winning the Stanley Cup. Patrick's message to his dad:
I'd like to say Happy Father's Day. You've been a great dad to me, and you really love hockey, and you will continue to carry it on in our family.
Proud of all these boys, so great Father's Day.
An amazing Father's Day. Denver 7 is your home for the 2022 Stanley Cup Final. Tomorrow's team coverage of Game 3 begins at 4:30 a.m. and continues through the afternoon. Our official pregame show starts at 5:30 p.m. with Denver 7's Ann Trujillo anchoring live from Amalie Arena in Tampa. You can watch the game right here on Denver 7. And then make sure to stick around after for our special post-game show.
We are all over it. All right, now to some breaking news tonight. Lakewood police have shut down 2 of the eastbound lanes of 6th Avenue between Wadsworth and Sheridan. You can see right now the backup. Police tell us earlier this afternoon agents were trying to pull over a driver who at first refused to stop. Now, eventually the driver did stop, but then shot himself. Police have not said the condition of that driver, and there is no estimated time of Highway 6 fully reopening. Also on 6th Avenue, Golden police are investigating after a man and a woman died in a crash early this morning. Police say this one happened just after 5:30 a.m. between 19th and Highway 58. Witnesses tell officers they saw the car speeding around a curve before hitting a guardrail and rolling down an embankment. The driver and her passenger later died in the hospital. Police say alcohol may have played a role in that crash.
Police in Aurora are investigating after a man was shot and killed in front of his family on I-70 yesterday. This happened around 5:30 in the afternoon in the eastbound lanes near the West Colfax exit. Police say the Colorado family was driving to a campground for Father's Day weekend when they got caught up in between what appears to be a group of street racers. Someone in that group shot at the family's car, hitting the man who was driving at the time. Anyone with information is asked to call the Aurora Police Department or Metro Denver Crime Stoppers at 720-913-STOP.
Such a tragedy. All right, today is Juneteenth. This is the day that commemorates the end of slavery in the United States. And to mark that occasion, Denver's 5 Points neighborhood is hosting the Juneteenth Music Festival. Denver 7 is a proud sponsor of that event. This festival features several national and local musical acts, along with DJs playing several block parties in the area. You can see, too, plenty of food and shopping from local vendors.
We have over 220 exhibiting vendors that are going to have tents lined from Park Avenue on Welton Street all the way down to Downing Street. So I think we've got more tents than Denver International Airport right now.
All right, today is the last day of the festival, but it's going to go on for another few hours. Free to attend if you do still want to get out there.
It's been more than 5 months since the Marshall Fire destroyed more than 1,000 homes and took 2 lives in our community. And with your help, Denver 7 Gives has been a part of the recovery process.
Now families in the fire zone have something to celebrate. Denver 7's Megan Lopez is live in Superior. And Megan, the cleanup in your neighborhood there is mostly finished.
Yeah, mostly finished. Good news, Jacqueline and Bion. You can see behind me just really empty land. It's marked by a little bit of hay, lots of orange flags, and of course these plot numbers right here that tell the homeowners where their homes used to be. But there's a lot that's coming for this neighborhood. Today, dozens of people gathered for this barbecue and event that you see behind me to share some food, some laughs, and a lot of hope for this community.
Mother Nature is fickle, unpredictable. That's something the residents of the Sagamore neighborhood in Superior know all too well.
I was at home and I was able to get out with my dog and not much else.
They knew it the day the Marshall Fire destroyed every home in this neighborhood, and they're reminded of it now. When wind and rain blew away their tents at a community barbecue. But not even the bad weather could damper the spirits of this community. Not today.
We're here to celebrate a major milestone for the area of Sagamore. 171 homes were lost with the fires, but we've gotten a majority of the cleanup done, and we wanted to celebrate the milestone.
A milestone that doesn't look like much with the empty fields, but means that this community can finally start to move forward with rebuilding.
Our house is 2 streets up over that way. Yeah, you can't, it's hard to pick it out.
And people like Dan Cole can get excited about their future in a new home.
We're waiting until they're ready to start talking with us about what our house will look like. And we expect that to happen in the next month or 2.
Superior Rising has played a big part in that recovery effort.
When we founded Superior Rising, none of us knew what we needed to do. We just knew that we were going to need more people to help. And that still is really where we are. Throughout all this, we're creating community that we didn't really have before, people getting to know each other because we're going through all this process together.
They put on this event featuring food, music, and massages, and even a June visit from Santa.
We have all sorts of stuffed animals and we delivered them to the children.
So no, the weather might not be perfect, but this moment is special and it deserves to be remembered as the community rebuilds.
So we just wanted to thank you guys so much for all of the work, all the effort that you guys are putting into this community. So on behalf of Denver 7 Gives and all of our wonderful donors, we have a check here for you guys for $25,000 just to say thank you, and hopefully it'll continue the good work.
Absolutely, thank you very much. We appreciate you and all the viewers.
So one of the really special moments that we've been seeing all afternoon that you're taking a live look at right now is a lot of these families who called this neighborhood home out here revisiting their plots of land, kind of pointing out to their neighbors what they've got planned and kind of just reminiscing over how far they've come over the last few months. It's just something that shows how really this community is coming together. So other than the music right now, it's really quiet, but soon, guys, the sounds of construction are going to be filling this neighborhood behind me as the homes start to go up again. I'm live. Megan Lopez, Denver 7.
That is so good to see. Thank you, Megan.
It really is, Megan. Thank you. Still to come, the Avs are a relatively new team in the NHL, but Colorado's love affair with pro hockey has been around for decades. Up next, we take a look back in time at our state's long history with the sports.
Plus, the stock market is tanking over fears of a recession, why the Treasury Secretary believes we will not see one happen.
And our temperatures were in the 80s and 90s today. We have scattered showers still coming in from the south. I'll let you know if we'll see more of these showers as we head through the rest of tonight and tomorrow in just a few minutes.